We're catching up with UNA head football coach Chris Willis in this Lion Vision update presented by CBNS Bank. The final game of the season has arrived. North Alabama will travel to Provo, Utah this weekend to take on the BYU Cougars, the number 8 ranked team in the nation. And Coach Willis, 3 FBS opponents this season. We've talked a lot about the tough schedule. Now, for the first time in school history, a ranked FBS opponent, the number 8 ranked team in the nation. What's it been like having a week off and now preparing for this big game on Saturday?
Well, listen, we're finally at game number 4, which feels like game number 11 since we've been going through this, and we set up the schedule, and between the staff and the players, administration, this is kind of what we come with, okay? And here we are. Hopefully, we'll get this game kicked off Saturday, and it'll kind of, we got our spring in like we wanted to. We're going to hopefully get this fall completed like we set out to do, and just doing the things you got to do in a bye week, just trying to better yourself and, try to take a look at what you do and then, getting prepared to play a really probably, will be the toughest best football team that I've ever coached against in my 20-something years of coaching, in this school's history as well. I mean, we've never seen a caliber team of this. And this will be a fun experience, something we can go out there and see firsthand and be a part of. I tell these players all the time, this is something that, you can look back at one day and say you were a part of, and you went up against a team of this caliber. So, we're by all means are going to go out there and we're going to play hard and we're going to play football and we're going to do the best we can to compete with this team. But we understand what we're going up against and we're preparing for it.
Coach, we're coming off of a weekend where across the nation several games were canceled, and here we are heading into our final game, week 4. You've had the bye weeks every week, and we've talked some about Josh Penny, but what does it say about Coach Penny, the coaching staff, the players' commitment to doing what they need to do to make this season possible?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes on. I mean, behind the scenes, it's not just playing the football game on Saturday. It's from COVID testing 2 to 3 times a week, depending on if it's a bye week or game week. It's, going through some of the challenges when we do get positive results and how to go about that, and players missing or maybe not out at practice that day. The fact that, you got to still set up travel and you got to do things a little differently on how you stay in the hotel room and check in the hotels. And, it's just everybody from the trainers, managers, coaches, the players, like I said, administration. It's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes just to get the 4 games in. And that's a credit to everybody. It's been good. I think everybody's done their part, and we've got a good handle on things here on how to go about the COVID. And I just hope when we come back in January that things are different and that we can start over again and feel normal, and that it's a normal spring going into a normal fall, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Defensively, you've had several different players shine as this season's moved on, and one of those has been on the defensive line, a newcomer in Mike Boykin. And last week against Southern Miss, he made all sorts of great plays. But what kind of boost has he given that front group?
Well, I mean, he's obviously on the interior of the D-line, and so when people like Wallace and Townsend, those guys on the edge, are getting double-teamed maybe on a third down pass rush, it opens up one-on-ones for them on the inside between him and Broderick Martin. And so you could tell that in the Southern Miss game. He was able to win a lot of his one-on-ones and expose their weaknesses at times and had a really good game. And, Mike's just part of that strong group we have at D-line. And, the future is very bright for him and that group as a whole. And so it's going to be fun to see once we get back to a normal 10-11 game schedule, we're actually playing against conference opponents. I look forward to it.
BYU, Coach, let's preview the Cougars. A quarterback, Heisman front-runner, defense with several players up for awards as well. Both sides of the football, just how talented is this team?
What a year to play BYU, huh? Yeah, it's a really good football team from top to bottom. I don't see a weakness on this team. It'd be fun to see how this all plays out with these guys. But listen, we're going to go out there. Our guys, you got to look at it like this. Some of them probably feel like maybe they should have played at that level or had the opportunity to play at that level. And, here's an opportunity for them to get a gauge of where they match up, in certain positions. And so we're going to enjoy the trip. We fly out Friday. We play the game, I believe it's at 2 o'clock Saturday, and we'll be back in Saturday night. And, we're We're excited about the fact that we just get to play another football game, something that a lot of people have not been able to do around the country. And you'll probably see more postponements and cancellations this weekend. I'm just hoping it's not us and that we get to play this football game.
Coach Willis, thank you for the time.
Thank you, Ben.